Hello, this is Jim Fair, and welcome to the sixth in our series of short videos about the Regnum Christi communications principles. This is principle number 6, which deals with church communications. Let me start out by just recalling that there are 10 principles that everything we do communicates, that we want to communicate with a proactive, positive, respectful manner, be transparent, be good listeners, open in our listening, put our family first, put those internally and in our membership in the first line of our communications. Today's topic, how we communicate within the church, our personal relationships, being catalysts for cultural change, being professional and collaborating internationally, and finally, respecting the distinctive nature of the various communications channels. So today we're going to talk about principle number 6. That says that it is vital that the dioceses and parishes where we work are aware of our apostolic and other activity, and that we collaborate wherever possible. We should make regular reports to the authorities of the local church and maintain solid person-to-person relationships. We need to recall that the most important communications tools we have are the decisions we make and the actions we take. Those say more about us to others than anything else. The church is a complex web of relationships, and it's really more like the famous rubber band ball than it is any sort of a neat package. And we're just one of the many, many factors and organizations in that wide web of the church. First of all, let's break down this principle number 6 really to 3 key concepts. First, it's vital that dioceses and parishes where we work are aware of our apostolic and other activity, and that we collaborate wherever possible. Nothing we do occurs in a vacuum. Virtually all our apostolic activity occurs in an area overseen to some extent by a diocesan office. So there are other people that have an interest in how we operate, what we do, and how we interact within a diocese, wherever we are. And it's important that we be aware of that and be open about what we're doing and collaborate to the extent that we can with diocesan offices and others working in the locality where we work to the extent possible. The second part, we should make regular reports to the authorities of the local church. It's not about what we do for us. It's really about how Regnum Christi people are supporting their parishes, how do we support the diocesan plan, and how are we responding to the needs of the local church. So we want to be able to report to the local church, to the diocese, to the bishop on a regular basis our various activities, and not only what we are doing as Regnum Christi, but how our members are active in other apostolic works in their parishes in the diocese. And finally, it's important to maintain solid person-to-person relationships. Almost everything we do relates to some office or authority within the diocese. We ought to know those people. If we have a marriage prep course, we should be well introduced and familiar with the marriage prep people within the diocesan offices, offer our support and assistance to them, and accept their input and ideas that might make our programs better. Catholics today spend a lot of time fighting, and when we're fighting, we're not evangelizing. We're not liturgy cops. We aren't the people to get into theology debates. We're church builders. So if you think about looking at this particular diagram, we have people at one end of the spectrum that believe we need to align the church with the wants of the world and bring it up to date and make it more like secular society. On the other hand, we have people who believe the church is on the road to ruin. We need to turn back the clock. We need to control and have a handle on everything. We don't want to be a part of those two debates. We want to be in the part of the faith service to the church and community that overlaps in the middle, where we're forming apostles to serve the church. Because our mission is to serve the church by striving for personal holiness, awakening individuals to their apostolic mission in life. We want to show others Christ's love, form apostles, and inspire them to help build his kingdom around the world. We do that in a lot of different ways, through personal accompaniment and small group evangelization, and through spiritual engaging activities. But the main thing is we're serving the church and forming apostles to bring more to the church. So let's stay focused on that. Be positive within the local church and everywhere we operate. Thanks a lot, and God bless.